anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Florida Gators. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to start us off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him there.
But all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. To throw. It's Lewis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Makes the grab. It's Welch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They get to completion. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On the run, it's Daniels. Has it back to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's caught. It's Welch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To throw, it's Lewis. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch made wide open way downfield. And just like that, in one play, they'd moved into scoring position at the 23.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Using his legs here. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it in the open. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Receiver in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Back in motion now. To the air, it's Lewis. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! He had all day back there before throwing the strike.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff will be a return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. Defense will make the stop, but what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that quarterback seemed to be back there forever, waiting to find somebody open. He should have just thrown it away or just taken off. Instead, waiting all that time allows the defense to get to him. They come up with a sack.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. Brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? To the air, it's Lewis. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Buffaloes come up to the line in a hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play. Second down play.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Takes the handoff. It's Welch. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And the Buffaloes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Buffaloes will line up now. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here comes second and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The linebacker shifting around now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Running back with the football. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying to find room. It's ball. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To throw, it's Lewis. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Holland. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
They mix it up with a run. Crosses the 10-yard line. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Buffaloes. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Getting set, second down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Throwing off play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Gators. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PG is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. With the catch, it's Williams.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to pass. It's Lewis. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. The Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw again. Pass rush closing in. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Lagway. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Brown. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Florida.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Florida. And jump on top here in the fourth.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. And he hauls it in, down inside the 30. Touchdown, Buffs. There was no catching him that time. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver, and it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Grab behind the line, it's Wilson. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw over the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get it tied in like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. The pocket breaking down. He's going to pull it down and run. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Buffaloes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Welch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down, but a huge play at this stage of the game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Holland. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds his man. It's Welch. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Delivers quickly to the left side. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ballgame is tied here in the 4th quarter. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw testing the middle. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trapped again in the pocket.
If I'm on this offensive line, I will not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Offense comes up on 3rd and 1. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. It's 3rd and a mile. Dropping back to throw. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Here he goes. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Oh, they can't connect. They roll the dice, but it's incomplete on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Close to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense comes to the line here on 1st and goal. They're not sending out the kicker yet for a game-winning field goal try. 1st and goal, handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, you got to go for it here, right? You're all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't settle for 3 points. Touchdown's going to win this game today.
And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. He's got it! And that's ball game. A walk-off field goal to win this one.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.